Hi, I'm Kendrick Jordan, and I am the writer, director, producer of Dream, and this is a director's commentary. Oh yeah, so this is it's always funny. Like I always talk about like my title sequences and stuff. So this was I didn't do like a mid title sequence. I did like more so like just open the movie that way.
College was supposed to be fun
I
next
really
year.
this one right here was heavily anime inspired, so I kind of wanted to
Graham.
do that whole like
Good
loner
friend.
main character by themselves, no friends kind of
Stacy
thing,
James.
and we put them in the library.
Maybe I'll start with her.
The mise en scène
Yeah,
for
I'll
this
walk
was
right up to her
really
and say,
really fun because I
"Hey,
make it
Stacy."
like they're studying for like
Oh
African American
shit.
studies, I believe, but like all the books on the table are just like about Africa.
Hey, Stacy. We have that African American Studies test
Yeah,
tomorrow.
African American
What's the class?
studies, all these African
What should we
books.
study?
And then I also want to play with the
You know,
idea of
just like
like, like biracial kids or
My
kids who look
cut the shit.
biracial are still
I know
black.
you're packing
So
something pretty big and powerful.
had this here with the whole like, oh, why should we study? We're black.
Can I see it?
what? Shh.
And then I really like to, play with the idea of like how shy and timid he is, and then like her kind of like being the more aggressive, kind of like poking fun at him
In my
to
mind?
bring out the idea that like, hey, you're not the only person.
You're not the only one with powers.
And that was her line. You're not the only one with powers. Originally, this scene with Donnie with his reveal, it was a
The
woman
world is
like at a
screaming for
table
savior.
by herself
quietly
with
answering
bills,
its call.
and then he walks out of the
Reality is a
darkness and
curse,
then
but the
like puts her to
dream-
sleep. But
The dream is their salvation.
it just didn't play well, so we cut her out and just kind of had
but
him
not the
in.
American dream.
And then I even did this
Life,
whole like
liberty,
just
and
took his
pursuit of
monologue and then
happiness,
put it over with him like
corrupt
overlooking the
ideas
city.
to oppress the
And we
world
actually had like a
chasing
leaf blower, and I had my friend like throwing leaves into the shot because for some reason leaf blower wasn't like getting it, and then we kind of just like went crazy with it. It was a lot of fun.
So, what's your power? I know it's something lit.
Well, about that.
And then this right here, like on script, was like really hard to
Typical
like
guy.
really want to like execute it a certain way
help
because
you train
it's
it.
all voiceover until
I didn't master my
she
power
breaks it and
overnight.
starts talking to him.
Beautiful and helpful. She's perfect.
I can still hear you.
So when we were on set doing that,
The
it was
perfect world for
I had
everyone
like the AD was
exists.
just like reading off their lines and then they're reacting
Dream.
to their own lines, and then we had an ADR session where we brought them back in so they can do their actual lines. But we didn't bring them in; it was all COVID, so it was all like virtual.
Too much about you. Maybe we could tell each other
Like a date?
something new, right?
Shut up. Something's happening.
What was I say? This is like just true like anime,
We're not the only ones.
heavily Mamoru Uchiha, the infinite Tsukuyomi, everyone living in this perfect dream state world. That's kind of where Donnie. That's where the inspiration for Donnie came from, for him to have this power. And then
Stacy.
Interesting.
Stacy. Stacy.
and like so I have him teleported into Donnie's world since he can't find his perfect world. This is like the pain that Donnie has to carry is this is what his internal world is. It's not as beautiful as our world or as beautiful as other people's because Donnie is taking everyone else's grief and pain. So he lives in this red desert with a
You were
purple
able
sky
to
and
resist the dream.
two suns with a moon.
Really?
You can just let me go. I never did anything to you.
Perhaps. But you have tremendous power inside of you.
What does that have to do with you?
I put the whole city asleep so that everyone can live out their dreams.
You trapped everyone in a dream world.
Trapped. You're a young black man.
That's
You've been
like, wanted
trapped
to
your
really
entire
emphasize the
life.
whole, like, you're black. You've been trapped your whole life. And then
This
even with
merely
this, it was
looks
like this was like I wanted this to be like truly visual. So I really
piece of
wanted to like
my
play with the idea of
dystopia
making it
that's
if you're familiar with the
This is
Soviet
who I am.
montage, like all of this is just kind of like a
Sacrifice
tonal
I have to
montage
make
of
so
setting the
everyone
tone
else
of
can be
exactly
at
what it is
peace.
that Donnie's talking
I
about.
know you feel it. That's the dream.
And then Donnie
Join
extending
No.
his world and our main character having to accept that
One
world,
man's dream
but he doesn't do it.
is another man's nightmare.
And this part was funny because
your dream?
when this happens, originally this was supposed to be like one of the notes I got was like, oh, why is it a house, a yacht, a expensive car? I'm like, he's a college student. Like, what is he going to do with all of that? You know what a lonely college student would love?
Oh.
4 supermodels.
So that's why you
And
never
then this
spoke
was
to
also
me.
an inside joke because they're all white and
Can't get rid
blonde.
of me yet, Mike. But you have to resist this. You have to
And
fight
so
him.
like Stacy is still connected to
What are
Mike
you waiting for?
since they held
You need
hands,
to wake us up.
like, you know,
This
right
isn't a
before she went
dream.
to
You
sleep.
know I can hear you wherever you are.
And then now you
shit.
see Donnie's like
This
true
world
colors,
is
like
my
he
nightmare, so
tried
everyone else
to
can
you know
dream.
like reason with Mike, and
here's your
then
chance.
Boy,
Stacy
you have a
comes
choice
in
to
and then
make.
like
Boy.
messes
Either you
everything up, and then
join
that
me and
boy,
accept the
you have a
dream, or I
choice to
force you
make.
to
Like
submit.
that was really
Right now,
fun.
you try my patience.
Hey, Donnie.
And then Donnie is just so
You know my
annoyed.
name.
Mike's gonna kick your ass.
What?
Instead of making the
And then
world a
like I
better
said, it's
place
just
for
like so
others.
much humor that I put into
people
this because
do
it's
nothing
like,
for
how you gonna say I'm
You
gonna kick his
people.
ass? Like what?
You're just trying to get some self-satisfaction of being a savior.
Your generation annoys
And then I
me.
also did want to play with the idea of the whole like the white savior thing, and so Donnie's being a white savior in like literal essence, where he's not even understanding his victims, he's just saving them from what? Like they don't even realize they want to be saved from anything. And all of this was just like all green screen, VFX. They're actually standing straight up because we didn't have any money for a harness. This shot with him like falling away, we actually put Mike on the dolly and we just pulled the dolly out and just had him like wave his arm in the frame. So that was a very, very fun day. I think that was our 3rd day on set out of the 4 days that we had. So that was fun.
I thought you were correct.
With this
Mike.
one, I kind of went like Game of Thrones dark with it. Like I intentionally wanted this to be dark, but upon export,
It's okay.
it's a lot darker than I
believe in
wanted
you.
it to be. But I think it still works for what it's supposed
Now
to
kick
do.
his ass.
And now Mike is ready.
What's ready?
Me. So this is where like a lot of the rest of my anime influence come in. So this is essentially, I can't remember where I kind of got this like ghost punch from. I want to say it's like Dragon Ball Z, was like you punch and then it's like the aftershock of the punch afterwards. This right here is Killua from Hunter x Hunter with his, I called it Ghost Step. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but that's pretty much Shadow Step, Ghost Step. I don't remember, but this is pretty much all Hunter x Hunter right here with Killua.
Wake them up.
And even earlier with the earlier fight scene
Right.
with him like being his head slashed into the wall, a lot of that was Mob Psycho.
Wake them up!
With their big fight scene. All of this right here is like Dragon Ball Z.
Mike, stay
But
close.
what I wanted to do here is I make Mike bigger and bigger every time he comes on screen. To the point where like Donnie is just like helpless. And they're still in Donnie's world. Then I went like full Super Saiyan right here. This shot itself
you're losing
is
control.
from King Kong, so that was the one that's kind of not anime influenced. That roar is actually from Attack on Titan, and then this punch is from My Hero Academia. Midoriya is fighting, I can't remember the guy's name, but he got like the crow kind of cone mask, and yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like I put so much of like the anime that I do enjoy, I put that into this film, and it was just a very, very fun project. Like it wasn't meant to be like taking like OD serious, super serious. When I do normally screen this, we do get like a lot of good laughs because it wasn't written as a comedy, but there is a lot of humor in it. There is some VFX. Some is good, some is not so good, some is better than others. But this was
only
a
if it's bad.
very, very fun project to make, and I was like very happy with it. And it was like probably like one of the
about that
more
then?
simple plot lines that I have written that isn't super complicated, easy to understand. Guy likes girl, guy is shy, girl talks to shy guy has to overcome an obstacle. This concept art was made by my roommate at the time. Shout out to V. And this like is really really cool. Originally this was like the Moot Active background until I went up to Griffith Observatory and then shot downtown LA. Jack R, like I met him in a Facebook group and it was like, hey, I want to do a score, and I was like, yo, I got this project, please come score it for me. So this is another example of like an original score. I really like to use original scores in a lot of projects. So yeah, it's all fun. And like this one was also like a pretty decent size like cast and crew. But of course, not all of these people worked every day. So I always say, like, when you are doing things low budget and you are having people like work for you, respect their time. Like, that's the most important thing you can do, is respect their time and respect the fact that they are there helping you out. So that was Dream, and this has been Director's Commentary with Kendrick Jordan. Until next time.